Oh, wow.
So it's just,
So you're like improvising song as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the Murder
wow.
Ballad ones.
Wow.
Yeah. We had a banjo player who was improvising with us,
Okay.
and a harmonica player, and the cast was improvising folk songs.
Oh, man.
And
That's outstanding.
Yeah.
I don't think anything scares me more than having to improvise music, because music is terrifying to me.
So fun. It's kind of easier because you have more time.
Oh, yeah?
You just because it takes longer to sing than it takes to talk. So.
Yeah.
I see I'm doing it wrong technique. I guess it's things you learn.
See, like freestyle rapping, that terrifies me.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
That terrifies me. I like freestyling to like Jason Mraz, like style
Nora,
like ukulele, real
freestyle
chill.
Nora Jones.
Yeah, something just real chill in a rainy coffee house kind of scenario. You know,
Gotcha. Some time to
Jack
breathe and think about
Johnson.
it.
You know,
I
real
guess
low stakes.
I gotta get a rhyming dictionary, too.
Yeah.
Do you own one?
No, but it's rhyming again. That's like it doesn't matter. It's
Oh, man. Probably all this
you ever
pressure I put on
listen to
myself.
music? They don't rhyme that much.
Really?
You ever listen to music?
Do you ever
I
listen
don't.
to music?
As we've discussed.
Next
No.
time you're in the car, turn on. There's a radio. In most cars, they have a radio.
Okay.
Turn it on.
Yeah.
Find a music station and just listen.
Map
Listen
the
to
rhyme
words.
schemes while
It's
you're
weird.
driving.
Yeah, not the classical station. No rhyming in that.
Every time I turn on the radio, it's just NPR. That's real weird. I didn't know that music existed
Yeah.
on the frequency modulated channel.
It does.
Is that what FM stands for?
That's my RTF degree coming out.
The radio part.
Yeah. We did 0 of that, by the way. There was 0 radio for me.
Oh.
It was TV and film, and then that was our niche. Groups, right? Yeah. The radio guys are over there with their cans on.
Fucking radio nerds.
And look at you now.
Yeah. Oh no, I've become one of them. I derailed it. Damn it. So, you talked about doing the Brothers Grimm. So, was that dark style as well? In line with
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Brothers Grimm. The thing is, the original stories are dark.
Oh yeah.
But also, they're just kind of weird and don't make a lot of sense sometimes, which is fun to play with. So we would set it up. Kind of our frame for that show is that we were a German peasant family, and so we had these set characters that we play each time, and then we would tell stories, and each character would tell a different story. And some of the stories are like a girl will have a horse and ride the horse, and then the horse dies and its head is mounted on the wall, and then she goes through all these things, and then months later the horse head will start talking to her all of a sudden.
That sounds right to me.
No, considering all of this comes out of Germany, the brothers, all of these fairy tales. No, it's totally on point.
Yeah.
I mean, Cinderella is way more fucked up and it's original.
And when you
version.
start reading,
and
you can tell that it's an oral tradition, because you can tell somebody it's they started telling one story and kind of forgot where they were, and so put another story on the end.
And then the horse started talking. Probably.
But the shoe fit, so everything was fine.
Yeah, and you see elements from different stories repeating, and it's really interesting. And sometimes the Virgin Mary kind of starts coming into stories.
Wait, what? Where is it?
When religion started becoming more a part of German culture, there's stories about the Virgin Mary and babies in heaven and weird stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm concerned that we're all going to be the most beautiful person we were when we get to heaven, and it's going to be really awkward to meet some of your family members. It's going to be real awkward.
Oh, because they're going to be hot,
yeah,
and you're going to want to have sex with them?
It's going to...
You're going to want to have heaven sex with them? Is that where you're going with this, Patrick?
I don't know. I set it up. I did it. Fuck it.
See, I thought you were going to say, and then I'm going to find out that I was at my hottest 3 months old.
Yeah.
That was I was at my peak attractiveness right as an infant, and then it was all downhill from
Wendell,
there.
never think about me as a baby again.
It's man, I just peaked as a toddler. I was just all muscle.
It's crazy. No, I was the fattest baby I could be.
I was 9 pounds when I came out.
Yeah.
I came tearing out.
Yeah, good times. Being a baby is great times.
So,
I don't know if you guys remember.
No.
So did you just have a really hot grandma that you just
No,
really...
no.
I don't want to let this topic go.
No, so
I would like to go down this road a little further.
It was a thought I wrote down weeks ago for like, could I make a sketch out of this? Because I forget what I was listening to, and it's just like, I think everybody had a cousin, and they were, young, and they were like, oh, that's a beautiful person, and you're like, oh, it's your cousin, and you're like, oh, cool. And so it's just like, everybody can probably relate to that thought, and then it's like, well, what happens, like, just with the idea of heaven, of like, what does that mean, because like, some people are like, oh, you all are just like balls of light, and you recognize each other by their soul, and and that's what heaven is. And it's just like, I like the idea of us still being physical beings in this world.
It's like in Back to the Future.
Yeah,
where he like
guy goes back, right? Yeah,
his mom is like, you're so hot,
right? Well, it's kind of because I look like you and a little bit of my dad, and
yeah,
and you probably like yourself, and you definitely like my dad. So, oh man, that would be not great.
Yeah, or it's like those couples where they're like brother-sister couples. Like, they aren't actually brother-sister, but they look like they could be.
Oh.
It's kind of like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird stuff. People are weird. We're all weird.
What if Jesus is really ugly? Like, it just sucks to look at him. But you got to, and you got to be like, hey man, thanks for having me. So cool. And he's just like, he looks like a man who has the same, like, ability to keep himself well that somebody back then did, like, so he's missing teeth, and he's just all ratty looking, and he's got like a fucked up eye.
Lazarus coming back from the dead and just, oh, thank gosh, who do I have to thank? Thanks for bringing me back, but I got a thing I got to get to. I appreciated Jesus, but oh boy, oh man, it's so bad.
Like a speech impediment. You're very welcome.
The most shallow you can be. About this guy who just
maybe that's
brought
like
you
the
back.
test, like if you're not okay with ugly
Snap.
Jesus,
come here,
out.
Give me a kiss
you're
on the
not
face.
Really a good person.
Just one on each side. Come on, right here.
I don't know why this is cracking me up so much. I feel so bad about it.
This is where we lose my mom as a listener.
She's like, I unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. Can she opt out? Is that a thing? Could you never show me? I spoke my podcast.
So let's get back on track here.
Oh, sorry.
Let's get back on track here.
I like how you have this like quadrant.
I don't know why I did that.
I don't.
That's how it happens. I think I accidentally drew a line this way. Like, I drew that one to separate, and then this one just happened, and then eventually it's gonna form some sort of picture.
Yeah, I think do you fuck with like Excel spreadsheets a lot and stuff?
Oh, do I? Oh boy, let's talk about day jobs.
Right?
Yeah, because you own a business.
Yeah,
right?
I do. Yeah, I own an ice cream shop.
All right. It's vegan, right?
Uh-huh.
What's that about?
What do you mean?
No, I honestly, I didn't look. I didn't Google. I don't think I've ever had vegan ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
And is the ingredients, the main ingredients?
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a lot of different. There's coconut and there's cashew.
Okay,
I've
had coconut ice cream.
There's
like
peanut butter. There's sunflower seed. There's avocado.
You're naming a lot.
And these are all things
that
you use like as the base.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
It sounds like I've been missing out on a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, no, I remember at Fun they were giving out samples of vegan ice cream, and the base was coconut, and it was outstanding.
Was it
was
the
so good. I'm sorry?
Was it Nadamu?
I think so, because that's
they're in Austin, kind of.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I remember thinking like, cute name, great ice cream. I gotta be a little less guarded against vegans now, I guess.
Now that we plugged another business, what's your business called?
It's called
Yeah.
Sweet Ritual.
Sweet Ritual.
Yeah. It's on Airport Boulevard, very close to Coldtown Theater. If we have any improvisers listening and you're at Coldtown, just literally a block away.
See, that is how most of my food choices are made, actually, which is probably why I haven't done... I eat the worst stuff in the world just because I'm at a gas station to decide I want ice cream.
Yeah.
Unless someone else is driving me, I'm not getting fancy ice cream. Because I'm just super lazy.
How long have you been open?
About 5.5 years.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Shoot! All right, man.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a success. I think we can all
Yep.
clearly call that a win.
Yeah, it is.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How'd you get
Thank
into that?
Well, my business partner, my friend Amelia, had been making vegan soft serve at Toy Joy when they used to have the cafe.
Yeah. Yep.
And I had worked at Amy's Ice Creams for a few years and was a manager and had opened a few stores with them. And so we just combined our powers and opened up our own vegan ice cream store.
That's cool.
So does Amy, do they make the ice cream in the building at Amy's Ice Cream?
Yeah, they do. I mean, they have it's like they have a dairy that makes the mix for them for their recipe, because, that's pasteurizing everything is like one their order. But so they have their mix made, and then they do all the different flavors and stuff and freeze it in their factory is right behind their Burnett store.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen. I didn't know that was actually in there. That's where the factory was. Huh?
Yeah, and they have like all these ice cream machines and huge freezers and
So you make your own?
Mm-hmm. We make ours.
Yeah.
We do make ours from scratch.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I want to cut. I want to cut to that. One of my favorite things on. Oh man, was it? It's a PBS children's show. It may have been Mr. Rogers. They would do like just like a. This is how crowns are made.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love the factory videos.
Yeah, they were. Can we just let's do one of those? Let's cut to that.
Okay.
Amy, edit this in.
Edit in a video into this podcast for us real quick.
It's gonna sound real weird for a second. That's just the video stream. Do you do tours or anything of your facilities?
We don't. I mean, it's really small.
It's 5 Oompa Loompas. It's real small though. So.
Yeah. We only have 2 actually. It's really small. But
3 fell into the mixer.
Oh man.
It stopped being vegan for like a week. But,
just sell it to another place. It's fine.
But we teach a class for professionals.
Oh, cool!
Like a week-long class. We're doing a couple of those this fall, so people come from all over the world and spend a week with us and learn about vegan ice cream making, how to make it, and how to run a business, and all that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wow.
So you're full-blown vegan?
The ice cream shop? Yeah.
You are,
No.
as a human being.
No.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, not that I don't like vegans. I'm saying, like, I think it's great to like see a niche and go and fill it. Because I was like pretty sure I saw you eat a gummy worm, and I was gonna start. I was gonna be like, oh,
don't just let it go. Don't say anything.
That is mainly hooves.
It's a question of etiquette now. If you do see someone you know is vegan eating something that they may not know, do you tell them afterwards? You just let it happen and never say anything?
I think most people who are vegan are
They know
very
exactly.
Hyper educated
very
on the
on top
topic.
of it.
But I mean,
because it's like there's so many hidden things that you kind of, if you want to be vegan, you kind of have to know.
Okay.
And that's like running the shop. We have to like scour every ingredient label to make sure it doesn't have like confectioner's glaze, because that's not vegan.
What is
it's
that?
made out of insects.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's
Great.
like
Tastes
almost
great.
a lot of candies and stuff have confectioner's glaze. We have to like watch out for like vitamin D3 because that's not vegan.
Only
there's
produced
like,
by animals. So.
yeah, it's like comes from like sheep lanolin. So yeah, there's like all these.
What is lanolin?
It's like the oil from sheep's wool.
Is this the third time you said that?
What?
I feel like that's been brought up before. What is lanolin?
What is lanolin?
Lanolin.
It's oil from the wool.
Yeah, yeah.
And it tastes
An animal
good.
byproduct.
It gives you vitamin D3.
Okay.
Everything's fortified with vitamin.
Yeah, like
D.
all breakfast cereals
Yeah.
have vitamin D3 in them.
Is it D that's...
It's from the sun.
Yeah, that our
Yeah.
body generates from being exposed to.
Mhm.
Yeah. I guess we all live inside too much now. And they're like,
Gotta
Fun
get the
fact.
gotta force it in here.
If you watch the Truman Show, in the beginning when he wakes up, there's a bottle of vitamin D by his bed
because
he's inside. He's never actually
spoiler.
interacted.
Oh.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I know. Fun little added detail there.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
Sweet Ritual.
Sweet.
Go check out Sweet Ritual after you go do some improv at Cool Town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so back to comedy. Is there such a thing as full-blown vegan comedy?
What?
Yeah, can you do comedy that isn't based off the back?
It's a production of humans. I don't think so.
Yeah. No, I
No?
think, yeah. I mean,
Do
Wait.
humans count as animals in the vegan community?
well, you're not
yeah.
exploiting them as long as they're all willing participants.
Oh.
Oh.